What do you think happens when cutting-edge innovation clashes with strict regulatory oversight? That's exactly what's unfolding between SpaceX and the FAA as they grapple with the complexities of developing and launching the Starship rocket. It's a high-stakes drama, and the tension is palpable. The FAA has postponed public hearings on an environmental review. This review is crucial for SpaceX's plans to increase Starship launches from its South Texas facility. Now, it's uncertain how this will affect the timeline for SpaceX's next Starship test flight, the fifth in the series. SpaceX has stated that both the booster and Starship upper stage are ready to fly, pending regulatory approval. So why has this crucial launch been delayed, and what does it mean for the future of space exploration? SpaceX's journey with the Starship program has been nothing short of groundbreaking. With each test flight, the company has pushed the boundaries of what's possible. After the successful fourth flight in early June, SpaceX has been diligently preparing Ship 30 and Booster 12 for the next major leap, Flight 5. Meanwhile, over at Starbase, the construction of a second launch tower has been progressing at an astonishing pace. Known as Tower 2, this structure is quickly taking shape, with Module 7 recently stacked and the next elevator mass part lifted shortly after. At this rate, SpaceX might have the tower ready by mid-August. But as always, the devil is in the details. There was initial speculation that this new launch tower could be ready in time for Flight 5, possibly even to catch the Super Heavy booster with its innovative Mechazilla arms. However, this seems increasingly unlikely due to the complex infrastructure needed to pull off such a maneuver. For now, the existing tower remains the best option, but the risk of damaging current structures during a catch attempt could significantly delay future flights. This isn't just a logistical concern, it's also about navigating the intricate web of regulatory requirements, particularly those imposed by the FAA. The relationship between SpaceX and the FAA has been rocky, to say the least. Recently, the FAA canceled a series of public meetings intended to discuss SpaceX's proposal to increase the frequency of Starship launches to as many as 25 per year. This unexpected move has thrown yet another wrench into SpaceX's plans, casting doubt on the timeline for Flight 5. The cancellation also coincided with reports that SpaceX had been discharging industrial wastewater at Starbase without a permit, an environmental issue linked to the deluge system installed after Starship's first flight in April 2023. These regulatory hurdles are nothing new for SpaceX. The company has had to delay Flight 5 multiple times to accommodate ongoing work and the need for FAA licensing. Elon Musk, ever the optimist, initially aimed for a late July launch, then pushed it to early August, and now it seems we're looking at early September at the earliest. Why? Despite SpaceX being nearly ready to launch, they're still waiting on the FAA's green light. Musk himself has acknowledged that the delay was necessary, giving the team more time to prepare and ensure everything is up to standard. But it's not all bad news. The FAA has shown some signs of flexibility. For example, in a June statement, the FAA confirmed that SpaceX's fourth flight did not require an investigation, as all flight events occurred within the planned and authorized activities. This opens the door for another test flight much sooner, provided Starship is ready. Moreover, the FAA has approved specific exceptions, allowing SpaceX to avoid investigations for certain types of vehicle failures, which is a significant step forward in reducing red tape and speeding up the process. However, the shadow of Starship's first launch failure still looms large. That disastrous event destroyed its launch pad and led to a 7-month grounding, during which the FAA required SpaceX to implement a host of corrective actions before granting a new launch license. The slow pace of regulatory processes has been a major frustration for SpaceX officials, who argue that these delays are more about bureaucracy than public safety. But the FAA, focused on ensuring safety and compliance, isn't backing down either. This conflict between innovation and regulation isn't unique to SpaceX. The FAA's draft environmental assessment of SpaceX plans to launch up to 25 Starship missions a year from Texas outlines the potential impact on the surrounding environment, including the sonic booms that could cause window breakage in nearby areas. While SpaceX downplays the risks, comparing them to those generated by Falcon 9 landings, the FAA remains cautious, emphasizing the need for thorough reviews and public input. Interestingly, the FAA's current approach to SpaceX contrasts sharply with its earlier hands-off stance toward Boeing, which led to serious safety oversights in the production of its airplanes. This shift in regulatory oversight raises questions about whether the FAA is overcorrecting in its handling of SpaceX, applying more rigorous scrutiny to avoid past mistakes. Will this stifle innovation or ensure safer operations? That's a question that remains unanswered. As SpaceX gears up for the critical Flight 5, the stakes are higher than ever. This mission aims to be the first to capture the Super Heavy booster using the Mechazilla arms, a daring maneuver that could revolutionize rocket reusability. If successful, it would allow SpaceX to relaunch boosters more quickly, saving time and resources. However, the risks are immense, and failure could result in catastrophic damage. But Elon Musk is known for pushing boundaries while minimizing risks as much as possible. His plan to increase the height of the new tower by adding a few sections is just one example of how SpaceX is constantly evolving to meet the challenges ahead. So, what's next for SpaceX and the Starship program? The timeline for Flight 5 remains fluid, with early September now looking like the most likely window. The success of this flight could set the stage for even more ambitious missions, pushing the limits of what's possible in space exploration. But it all hinges on navigating the delicate balance between innovation and regulation, a dance that SpaceX and the FAA will continue to perform for the foreseeable future. In the end, the story of SpaceX and the FAA is one of ambition clashing with caution, innovation meeting regulation. As we look to the skies, we can only hope that this partnership, however tense, will lead to the breakthroughs that will take humanity to the stars. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe for more jaw-dropping space updates, and join us as we embark on a cosmic journey like never before.